So we are going for a drive with the driver of DriveU.
It's a DriveU driver.
People want to move out from India and you are coming from California to here.
Because there's a lot of opportunity here in India. A lot of technology. There's a lot of smart people here.
So welcome, Ashok sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing well. How are you?
Absolutely great. So you are being from like in California. You are born and brought up from California.
Yeah.
How you become an Indian person?
Well, I am a half Indian. I had the opportunity to work at TaxiForSure right out of college. And I thought I'd be here for maybe 6 months, get some international experience and move back there. But things were really exciting at TaxiForSure, growing rapidly. We were in a really competitive space with Ola there, Uber coming. So I stayed there.
How you been in TaxiForSure in California?
So Ram, also co-founder, he was an early investor in TaxiForSure.
In California only?
No,
Or in India?
Through NITK School. So
Okay,
the founders of TaxiForSure, they're alumni of NITK School.
Okay.
And so is Ram. Ram had seen them at a startup pitch and discussed, with them. And then later on, he decided to invest in TaxiForSure.
Okay. I remember one incident where he went to one alumni and then one of the IIT alumni, he pitched the idea to Ram that I want to do this, but he was not giving the time to him. And after that, suddenly he gave the time to him and then he invested. Is that correct?
It was after they met once more, then Ram decided to go ahead and invest into them.
Okay.
So that's how I got my opportunity to come to India. And it was supposed to be a short, stay, 6 months maximum. And now it's been almost 10 years.
But why you have not chosen to be a California person? Is there any reason behind that? Or because people wants to move out from India and you are coming from California to here? And there's a huge difference. Like how, why?
Because there's a lot of opportunity here in India. The startup scene is very, very ripe. It's moving fast, a lot of technology. There's a lot of smart people here, help build big products and solve big problems. And I think there's, so much more than what is perceived.
So you have seen lot many opportunity here. That's why you loved India.
Yeah.
Came.
I love India, love people.
So my first question is that like in TaxiForSure, you were there for 1.5 years as an alliances manager. You have joined, but suddenly you are now CEO of the DriveU. Is there any kind of leverage you got from your father or like you have done something else?
Well, Ram and I, we started this with another co-founder, and being like a co-founder in the early days, you do get fancy titles.
Right.
Over the years, you have to earn it. Absolutely. Earn your title. And I can tell you that earlier on, when I first started DriveU, I didn't know much how to be a COO or what to do. And those things took a lot of time. Even now, continuously learning, reading, trying to improve myself to fit the shoes.
But people nowadays, they want to become a CEO in 1 year or 3 years. They do not want to do a hardworking kind of thing. And they want to do it. Like, what do you want to say to those guys who just want to be a CEO and do not want to do hard work?
Patience. You can call yourself a CEO or COO or any CXO, but at the end of the day, it's really the people that you're leading that needs to decide that for you.
So now you are a self-sustainable company, right? As I heard about it. And every startup want to be in self-sustainable, not a funding kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like how you have done it, actually self-sustainable is a very big deal. And 7-year patience, it's tremendous. Like how?
Our goal has always been to have positive unit economics from day one. Ram, my co-founder, and also my father, was very, very keen on making sure that we hit our profit margins that we need. We are able to change things here and there to actually bring in some income for the company. Rather than giving discounts and growing at all costs, we took the different route, right?
So basically you want to get a loyal customer. If somebody comes in your space as very funded startup, and they will start giving the discounts to your customer. So you don't think so that they will move out from your platform to that platform?
There's always that threat. Somebody can come in and, cut the costs down and give discounts all the way around. But what really matters in our industry is being on time, being reliable, and building trust. So also when you look at the equation, it's not just the customer that we have to pay attention to. It's also the drivers. Drivers are our partners and they're our customers at the end of the day. The drivers need to earn well to be on our platform.
Right.
If you're looking at what's happening with the gig economy right now with Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo, Zepto, whoever pays them the most, they'll work for. Right. So there's always this battle going on that you'll read about. Because we built this trust with the drivers and the customers, it'll be hard for anybody to enter. Last month we worked with 8,000 driver partners.
8,000 driver partners.
Yeah, 8,000.
How you are managing it?
We have great technology to help manage, but also a great team behind it. So we're constantly looking at our numbers, looking at reports, trying to, if there's a problem, how do we fix the problem? But a lot of it happens through technology.
But you told about just right now, you have a great team.
Yeah.
So here everybody wants to know, every founders or every startup founders wants to know about like how you are aligning your team with your vision or mission. Are you paying them very handsome amount, handsome salary incentives? Are they going for a trip with you? Wait, what you are giving to them for your mission vision?
That's a good question. We are not one of these very hyper-funded startups. We don't pay our team crazy salaries. We don't have crazy incentives or bonuses or anything like that. What I do is I trust them. I trust them to make the right decision.
Okay.
And I trust them to, look out for the company, own the product that they have. We're a small team.
Right.
So everything that you see is managed by maybe 8 people in technology, 2-3 people in marketing. We have hunt designers. So many things are managed by just a small number of people. That also brings to them ownership, right? Respect. If you go to your friends and say, this is the app I work on, they can see all your work right there. A lot of pride comes from that as well.
Like you already told about your trust is the key to success, and employees are trusting you as well, right? So that's why they are staying with you. Everybody is working for the idea, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody is coming in your organization, if he leaves, that doesn't matter. Everybody should work for the idea. What do you think about the idea should win or the people should win?
Everybody works for the idea, and everybody at DriveU has ESOPs. So you give everybody shares in the company because they're the owners of the company as well. And they're empowered to make decisions. I try my best not to micromanage people.
Okay.
As a business owner, you kind of tend to look at details and I have to, pull back and say, okay,
let them do it, whatever.
Let them do it. They know what we're doing here. They want to also see a great response and a good upside for them at the end of the day.
So what are the 5 best marketing strategies you have built for your organization? Like what do you have?
I'd say SEO is the biggest one.
Oh, great.
So if somebody searches on Google for drivers in Koramangala or HSR, or, if search for drivers in Mumbai, DriveU's organic page ranking will be number 1. So below the paid ads, you'll see DriveU as number 1.
So how much time you have it took for the SEO part? Because I want to literally understand, because we do not do SEO and something bad.
It takes a long time to build. You have to build up your page ranking. A lot of keywords you have to add in, say hourly drivers, professional drivers, all these different random pages
So have you done any course, or you have hired somebody to get this done, or you are doing via some agency?
No, we do it all in-house.
In-house.
Early days, we did have an agency who helped us on. But then after working with them, we decided let's bring things into house, and it's all managed internally.
So what are the biggest risk you have taken in your life in last 7 years?
With DriveU or live? In DriveU. I'd say, going full-fledged into the car ownership services.
It's an ownership service.
So now we offer car wash, servicing, insurance, anything to do with your car, we'll take care of it. And that's a big risk because it's, again, one more business, another team, and we're having to reinvest our profits from driver services into these other businesses. So it's a big risk. I think they'll pay off, but without risk.
Any financial risk you've taken?
So DriveU, driver services, all profitable, all great. We have to reinvest those profits into these other services. So that's right there.
So one more question. So many founders ask, like whenever they are creating any kind of product. So what they are thinking that on the product launch, they will sell thousands of units, thousands of service booking, thousands of app downloads, something like that. So is the business is growing day by day, or on the one shot you will get a boom?
Maybe there are some businesses where immediately you'll take off. But I think in a lot of businesses, patience is key to success. You can't be disappointed or pushed back by like slower growth. We grow over 2x per year.
2x per year, that's it?
That's it. Yeah.
We don't want to go 100x every year.
No, I mean, we don't really want to do that, because then you'll have to sacrifice quality for quantity.
Okay.
All right. So right now, when we're growing stably, we're growing from 7 to 12% per month. And that adds up to 2x or more per year. And with this, big base, that's really respectable. It allows us to match our supply and demand. So that way we don't have any cancellations or delays. And if you grow too quickly, maybe your quality of product will decrease. So I'd say it's better to grow steadily, be patient, and be happy for even one sale on your first day.
Yeah. So you have to be very happy.
Yeah. We just launched the insurance a couple weeks ago.
Insurance for
the car motor insurance
from your app.
Yeah, from our app, and we got some sales. We've done 4 sales, and just it's awesome to see something. We're not pushing it, but everything starts small, and in time it'll grow, it'll get bigger. So be happy for the small wins that you have.
I met so many founders and so many startup owners. They are, in their personality, they are looking so aggressive. Hey, I want to do this business. I want to do 100 crore business in 2 years, 3 years, like this. You are a very calm person, looking very calm. And you're doing a very good job, great job. Like, are you doing any kind of meditation or something like that?
Anything could be meditation. For me, it'll be working out, maybe going for a run, going cycling. So that's my type of meditation. But also, you just have to live and let be.
So money motivates you, or like what?
It does. Money is always a good motivator. A lot of people will get burnt out after 7 years.
Yeah, everybody is getting bored. And I'm doing this. What should I do next? But what motivates you to being in the same industry, same thing? And
the people, not just my team, but also the customers, the people that we help every day. There's people who don't know driving, or people who physically cannot drive. There's people who want to get home safe after, drinking. There's people that just want to go shopping. We serve everybody. And seeing their feedback inspires me. It motivates me that we will continue on. We'll do this. We're going to make DriveU the #1 largest driver service.
We have a car.
Okay.
We will book one driver.
Okay.
And we will go out. Like how the service is. Like. So we are going for a drive with the driver of DriveU. So Ashok sir, I want to understand more thing about the DriveU, like how actually it's working. What are the use cases people are using DriveU?
Sure.
And how many customer base you have? Something about more DriveU.
So we have multiple use cases. Everything from going shopping to getting home safe, outstation trips, commuting to work. And in each one of those use cases, there's multiple sub-use cases.
Okay.
These use cases could be anything from going running errands, taking kids to tuition, or going to medical appointments, or dropping many people off at the many stops.
But how you thought about it? People will use driver rather than they will use a permanent driver.
Well, see, not everybody wants to have a full-time driver, right? Most of the time, full-time drivers, they'll be sitting around waiting for you to go down to the office. Right? So it's kind of waste in just being there.
How you are taking care of the insurance of the person, like are you doing any kind of medical insurance? If something will happen, like what you are doing for them, for your user? Yeah,
so first, the onboarding process of ours is strict. Only 2 or 3 drivers out of 10 drivers will onboard. It all starts on the mobile app. Okay. The drivers download it, they upload their documents, KYC, and then if that's good, then we'll say come to the office.
Okay.
Before he goes into office, he has to do a test drive on our cars.
Okay.
So we have cars in each of our cities, and the drivers will be tested on his driving.
How you are getting the cars? Is it from friends or family, or you have the cars?
We've bought in some cars.
You bought it?
Yeah.
It can be Mercedes?
No. We don't have Mercedes. We have Hyundai, we have Honda, and I think there's some random cars we have bought.
You end up cars. Or automatic or manual?
So we have manual cars, and then every once in a while we'll rent automatic cars.
Okay.
So then we'll do automatic car testing, and then only after they pass testing that they can drive an automatic car.
Okay.
Only if they can pass even our manual test, they can't join our system.
Right. Again, I have seen in your app there is an option called secure your trip.
Yes. Yeah.
Like if you are already securing your customer, then why you are charging to your customers?
Well, that's just in case like there's some small damage that happens, right? So we offer this DriveU Secure, and it's basically a trip insurance for your car.
Trip insurance.
So if something happens, like the driver kind of scratches or a bike comes and hits you, we'll take care of that. So
Taking care of.
yeah. So not many people actually use it because our drivers are good. So if we wouldn't be able to provide that insurance if the insurance company saw high losses, right? It wouldn't make profitable sense for them.
Oh my God.
So our drivers are really good trained.
So have you tried your customer, like have you ever been be a driver of your customers any point of time, anytime?
No, I want to. I actually really want to do this one called a day in the life of a driver, where I'll just start from my house in the morning, maybe with $100 in my pocket, and then I'll go. So I want to do that.
Left lane Nitish, no?
I take drivers all the time. On this weekend, I took a driver. So
You will do it?
yeah. No, I've not driven yet. I will. I will soon. Maybe next weekend.
For your customer, like for customer satisfaction, like how they are feeling, are they secure? Are they feeling secure enough or not with the driver? So you will come to know so many situations on the real ground, right?
Yeah. I talk to customers all the time. So,
but on mail, it's good. But if you meet the customer in the real time, and you will feel them like how they are feeling it.
Well, I'm meeting you now, right?
I'm your customer, right? Actually, it was an amazing experience for me where I just came in Bangalore and my wife she don't know how to drive the car, and we don't want an auto guy to drop my daughter here and there in the school. When we booked the DriveU, our all apartment guys were saying, "Oh, he's a rich guy. He's buying a driver for him for dropping our daughter here and there." Everybody was saying, "Why we have a driver now?"
I feel like another reason I like India is because people are nice. People are much more social in terms of...
But I think in California there is no socialism, right? I think it's very less.
No socialism, but when I say social, I mean like you can walk up to people here and talk to them. In the US, I think a lot of times people will be more rude, more, to them. They keep to themselves. Yeah. The sense of community isn't there. In India, you have a big sense of community.
I think you got that feeling because of your father, I guess so.
Maybe.
Right? Otherwise, you don't got this feeling, this kind of feeling, or this kind of emotions.
Driver.
Yeah. I just see there.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. I think he's going to somewhere.
Yeah.
So how you feel? Like you see?
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so awesome to see your product, your business working, that people are actually using your services, and it's helping people. The biggest thing is we're helping people. Like, like I was saying, like there's people who don't know how to drive or can't drive or just need to focus on something else, and we're there. It's a simple concept.
Right. So how you seeing like it's now you have 8,000 drivers. Yeah. So how we are seeing like what is the demand right now and what is the supply?
Wow. We have a pretty good supply and demand matching. We have a lot of algorithms and reports and mechanisms too.
All tech.
We have everything's tech driven. Nothing on Excel sheets. Like
So I want to learn Ashok this thing from you. Like I will come to your office.
Sure.
I will learn this thing like how you are building in tech, how you are getting the reporting part, like how it's an algorithmically driven.
Yeah.
Like how you're getting reports, like which driver is demanded, like what is the demand, what is the supply. Everything I want to learn.
So it's always your chicken and egg problem.
Yeah.
It's always that. So it's hard to predict exact demand, but we try to do a ballpark on how much demand will come. What is increase we're going to see? Is there going to be a drop off in demand? Say like during Ugadi, there'll be less demand for our drivers, less supply available as well, because everybody will be going to the natives.
So you're not working in Excel at all?
We work in Excel, but like we don't document things on Excel. We download files and then we'll go through Excel like that.
So Ashok, it was a really great talking to you, and I'm really privileged that you are serving a very good thing to the users. I hope that you grow not 2x, 50x in every year.
Well, like I said, like patience is our strongest weapon.
Absolutely right. So I learned a lot of things from you today. The patience to be calm and enjoy whatever you're doing.
Yeah, enjoy it for your customers.
So anything you want to say to the user or any founders who want to do a startup?
Sure, just stick with it, what you're doing. if you're making an impact on people's life, you're going to be doing really well yourself. It could just be a small thing that you're helping somebody with, but in time, it will come to be. So you'll just stick with whatever you're doing. Be patient.